Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz, and welcome back to a special Canada edition of the 48 Citizen Review. We're today at Fable Ice Cream in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, trying the two flavors, Rhubarb Crisp and Sour Cherry Cheesecake. Let's get started with the Rhubarb Crisp. It's very refreshing ice cream, almost watery, and the flavor really comes in and leaves in one fell stroke. The crisp bits, they're classic, crumble crisp. Oats and honey and whatnot. It complements the flavor of the rhubarb well. Though, I will say I'm not getting too much rhubarb flavor. Usually when I have rhubarb, it's in a strawberry rhubarb combination or some other fruit plus rhubarb to really accentuate that natural rhubarb sort of bitter sweetness. Here I think the honey and other natural sweeteners are going a long way to really make the primary flavor. The rhubarb is a bit less. Still, it's a refreshing and delicious ice cream. I would say the texture is icy, but not in a way that's impactful. So you're not having a very cohesive, sort of smooth ice cream, but you're not having a crunchy, icy ice cream either. It's more akin to a slushy, where it's definitely cold and you're feeling the individual ice crystals, but it's not, I don't know, it's kind of like the purpose. It's not a mistake. Let's move next to the Sour Cherry Cheesecake. I'm excited for this one as I love cherries and I love cheesecake. Oh, that cherry is coming in strong. It has a good sourness. Not like a citric acid sour, but like a sour cherry sour. Almost like a pie filling cherry, but without as much sweetness. And you are getting the graham cracker crust of a cheesecake as a mix-in to this flavor. I'm not getting as much cheesecake flavor in terms of the cream cheese and the sour cream, the sour but dairy notes that you get from a cheesecake. I'm not quite getting those. It's mainly just a sweet cream base with sour cherry and graham cracker crust crumbles. And yes, the sour cherry cheesecake is the same texture as the rhubarb crisp, so it is an intentional choice, it seems. Let's move next to the combination between the two. I'm expecting this should be good. A crisp and a cheesecake often, don't clash on a plate. I was hoping for the rhubarb flavor to come to bat in this combination, but we're not quite getting it. It's still a good flavor, but I think the flatiness of this ice cream is doing it a disservice, because the flavor is so fleeting that it's hard to appreciate. It doesn't linger in the mouth at all. All you're getting is the crumble mix-in. The flavor is just so short that it's hard to properly appreciate it. It's almost like a gelato in the way that it comes onto the palate and then it leaves immediately, and less of an ice cream which has a more full-bodied dairy experience and you're really having it linger on the palate a bit longer. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's highly refreshing. This is definitely something to eat if you're looking for a nice ice cream experience on a summer's day, but it's less for the enjoyment of the flavors, the components that are in the ice cream. That said, I kind of love Fable ice cream. Their prices are a bit steep. It was $8.33 for a little double is what they call it, because they don't do split scoop singles. Their sizes are little, single, double, and you can do a little double if you want to. But since the single is $5.33 and you're getting about the same amount of ice cream, sorry, $5.75, and you're getting about the same amount of ice cream between a single and a little double, bumping it up by a full $2 doesn't make that much sense to me. I get it, they're sort of not designed for that flow, and it is an off-menu item, so you do expect it to be a bit more expensive. But I would like to see it only 50 cents or $1 more as opposed to a full $2, simply because I'm getting the same amount of ice cream as I would in a single. The interior, though, is beautiful. I would call it a mix between modern Art Deco and natural. It's a lot of natural wood, not a lot of those golden bronze accents that Art Deco is known for, but still those pastel natural colors. There's natural wood everywhere. There's masks of animals. There's plants painted on the walls. It's a beautiful shop with a lot of natural light, and a clean aesthetic that doesn't go minimalistic. It's often very easy to go too far into the minimalism when you're going into modern, but Fable pulls it off. I love their interior decoration, and the style and the vibe that you get when you walk in. It feels like a modern ice cream parlor should, and for that I appreciate it. I just would like to see a little bit more ice cream served per serving, because these portions are, to put lightly, for a child or a European palate. As an American, used to large portions, it feels a bit small, even though I know that it's very good ice cream and it is handcrafted. Oh, wait, this is Canadian dollars we're talking about. Yeah, $6-something. I think it's a very fair price for this. Again, it is a bit small. It's more of an appetizer or a refreshment than a full dessert. Still, well worth it. I think that brings me to the closing thoughts, which is that there are a lot of homemade ice cream shops in Saskatoon. It seems to be a local hub of creativity in the ice cream space, but I'm glad I picked Fable Ice Cream, because while their portions are a bit small, and their pricing structure is a bit strange, it was $8.33 Canadian for this little double, split scoop single. I really love their flavors and their creativity. Their seasonal flavors all had something fun about it, and their regular flavors all had a fun twist that elevated it beyond the simple, basic flavor. I think this is absolutely a good place to come to. It's right next to a park. There's a lot of local community around here, other businesses too. I would absolutely come back if I was in Saskatoon again. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to finefiltermarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.